Before dealing with the detail, I stated at the outset that I had no direct or substantial involvement with these matters. I was not included in the team, and in the ordinary course was excluded. Sometimes Chief Perumal would mention something to me in passing about a case and how good evidence he had obtained. I think there were a number of meetings where I was invited, which I cannot remember details of. I came to learn of aspects of the matters largely when complaints were reported. Given the position I hold and the leadership role I ordinarily play, the exclusion was unusual and had not previously occurred in my time at IDAC. I was drawn in only in discrete issues. There were, in essence, 4 occasions on which I had involvement. Assisting Mr. Rapesu to obtain the docket, a meeting convened by the ID to discuss the CI investigation and a report to the minister, a conflict between Advocate Ramsamy and Chief Perumal, and the disciplinary and legal matter concerning Mr. Rapesu.
I think it's important to mention which minister. Please reread.
Minister Mkunu. Minister of Police Mkunu.
I just meant of police. You just said
yes,
minister.
Minister
only.
of Police Mkunu.
Thank you.
The reality of the matter is that this investigation was directed from the ID's office, not from my office. All decisions relating to it were directed from that office, including the takedown. I learned of it after the fact, when in normal circumstances, when you conduct a takedown, we sit in a meeting, discuss how that takedown would look like, you know, whether there's a warrant of arrest to be applied for or a J175, all those issues. That was not the case in this specific matter.
And then at page 410, that one I want to deal with, because you'll see in the subject matter it says diversion arrest, and this is addressed to you from Advocate Johnson, where, and commissioners will get the full emails because this is cut, but here Advocate Johnson.
Maybe also put the date on record.
Yes, this is on the 4th of June 2025 at 9:24 a.m. Advocate Johnson says to you, Sesoko, I asked Dylan to let me know when they will arrest, as I need to inform the NDPP. When we do arrest, we should be able to pick them all up at one go. Now, again, this doesn't look like it's sent to someone who is not in the know. This looks like it's sent to someone who is part of the team and part of what is being done.
It is correct that it looks like that way.
So, and can this commission take it as a fact that you were then involved?
Commissioners, these discussions did happen, and as you will see that I'm in the email.
Please, can you please answer the question directly? Is it so that you were involved?
Yeah, I will concede that I was involved.
Thank you.
So your earlier answer that you only became aware after the arrest, that was not correct, because this email says the arrests are still to happen and they are being planned.
Yes, I did not say I only became aware after the arrest. I said the takedown.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, because there's a planning on the takedown. But yes, I see from the email that I was made aware that there's an intention to arrest.
Then, having accepted your involvement, I then think a lot of the correspondence makes sense, because We know that, for example, when there was an issue with the Section 27, Advocate Sirunye sends a message to you as well, saying there's this issue of this 27. Similarly, Advocate Ramsamy also sends a long explanation about the Section 27, and there too, you are a recipient. I'm just going to go to it. I think you were copied, and that's at page 402 of file 10. You'll see the email was sent on the 9th of October 2025. And it says Section 27 referral if Adams in the subject line.
Yes.
And you'll see there she does a long explanation about her account of what happened with the Section 27 referral. And in particular, I want to draw your attention to 1.4, where she says, on the 10th of June 2025 in your office, where a meeting was held with myself, Mr. Sesoko, Mr. Perimo, Mr. Padiachi, Mr. Mlambo, and Mr. Charles, I indicated that we needed the documents in the folder. At that point, we were all packing to move offices. You indicated I should text you the following day and that you would look for it through the many boxes. Do you recall that?
No, I cannot recall that.
All right. We'll obtain that email as well as the annexure. And then at page 413, you'll see you were copied on an email in relation to the charge sheet in the Lushaba matter.
Yes.
And this was an email that was sent to General Mashamula in June 2025, on the 20th of June 2025. Then at page 414, you'll see that is a calendar invite for a meeting on project diversion. And you were one of the participants. At 415, oh, my apologies, let me just place the date on record. This 24 July at 7:05 a.m. At page 415, you were copied on an email regarding leg 1 of project diversion, which was the Lushaba matter. And this email was on 16 October 2025. At 416, there was a meeting request for further particulars in one of the cases. And again, here I'm not sure if you were copied or if it was sent to you, but you were part of that email chain. And that was on 22 October 2025 at page 417. You'll see that was an email with the subject line diversion case 1 and 2. This would have been Lushaba and the Kumalo matters. And there you were copied on an email dated January 27, 2026. And then on page 418, this is a 28 affidavit. This is division leg 1, diversion leg 1, and this was related to the Lushaba matter, and this email was on the 28th of January 2026. This is not the sum total. I had just requested Advocate Ramsamy to provide me the correspondence that was shared amongst the team, including yourself, on these matters since the meeting of the 22nd of January.
From all this, it appears that you were involved throughout.
That is correct, Chief.
Some emails were sent to you directly. On others, you were copied. And besides just emails being sent to you, Some of these say there were requests for meetings. You yourself have said that you did attend meetings.
That is correct.
And then also and crucially, you have also accepted that you would attend to what I may loosely call logistical matters. You would personally pursue those, make requests to, let me say, people outside of IDAC, make requests, get information that was required for purposes of these investigations. So all of that paints a picture of you being fully involved. You accept that?
I accept it.
Yeah. Yes, yes, Ms. Bowen.
I know that may not be satisfactory, but at that time, I took a view that when the ID takes a particular decision, I fall in with it. And that's
See,
what I did.
The problem with that is if you want to be a leader, which you are, you should not put up your hand to be appointed as a leader. If that's your attitude, you just should not put up your hand to be a leader. In fact, standing up to authority may even be expected of officials who are by far junior to you. So with you, it's worse.
And I accept that, Chair.